Hey podcast world, this is Mr.Nobody. Last year I made 52 what I would deem heart-wrenching explorations of my bitterness. I feel a little guilty subjecting you to that. I try to ameliorate that toxicity by writing music and bringing music back from my past that I could redo and share in the storyline. This is one of those tunes. So this episode is about the music, the songs, specifically that I mined for that year of work. I wrote this song when I was in my 20s. I was married and felt trapped. I'd had my daughter, but not my son yet. Here's the end of the song. Should give you some idea.
There is no turn around. Someone is lying between your blades. Beneath you, although betrayed.
I have a memory of getting on a train because I was going to California for a month and seeing my daughter across the train tracks crying as I was getting on the train. She was little. She was 2 years old. She was looking at me in the eyes and crying. I had a hard time being married, even being a father early on. I made a lot of mistakes. If I could say anything to you, it would be wait until you really feel you meet the right person in your life and that you have some toolkit of skills that can help you make a living. That's what I would tell my son. So that's what I'm telling you. This was from an episode where I accidentally smoked crack. I thought I was going to die. That my wife would find me in the bathroom. In the background, there's Navajo chanting and telephones and my cat. Somehow the image or the animal bear reminds me of my son, because he had a close encounter with a bear in the little town we lived in, where it was running parallel to him as he was running through the woods. And he was one of the only people that saw it. And it just gives me a feeling of him. So I'd like to say a few words about why I stopped podcasting. I needed a break from my bitterness, my anger. I don't know how else to put it. I don't know where it comes from. I know I was abused by my father, physically and sexually, and that's super fucked up. And it does things to a kid that is hard to explain. Here, I'll let this song sort of talk a little bit. Sleep. I need sleep to come. I need sleep to feel alive. Sleep now, or I'm undone, or else I'm only half alive. Once, when I was just a little boy, and I ran away from home, there was no circus that would take me in, but my papa found me with a rope. Took me home, he threw me in bed, and then he taught me how to scream. My mater, man, she just hit her head. Good God, I prayed it was just a dream. Sleep, I need sleep to calm all my worries and my fears. Sweet low pounding drum, good God, I'm drowning in my tears. I hope someday when we're rested, You get the idea. I wrote that in my 30s. My point being that you carry your damage. We all know people that are in their 70s that are still upset about what happened in their childhood. I don't want to be one of them. But that's definitely the direction I've been heading. Anyway, let's go somewhere a little bit more uplifting. I was teaching my son how to play jazz guitar. He would send me videos of himself playing tunes, and we would break that down. I feel some real guilt because during that time when he started using heroin, I was in full production for a show of mine, and I kind of took my eyeball off of him.
Try as you might, the voice in your head is winning, just out of sight. The face of a god is grinning. Thunder and lightning starts to crash in your mind. Hang a shirt on the sun if the light makes you blind. Try as you might, you can't keep your head from flying high as a kite. You can't hear the baby crying, covered in billions of invisible bites. It's dark every night. You can't stop your heart from dying until you try with your mind.
Yeah, you can't stop your heart from dying. Somehow saying the honest thing or the true thing is the most healing thing. My show is about losing my son. He ended his life with a heroin overdose. In his case, it was fentanyl. Probably thought it was heroin, but I don't know because he didn't let me in on any of that. And I'm aware of how bitter I have been. Not just sad, not just missing him, but bitter. And I have to acknowledge now that it's not a good thing. Not for me, not for you, and specifically not for me to put into the world, certainly not as gospel. At the end of my year of Mr.Nobody season 1, I don't know if I had grown. I think I had maybe meandered through the woods in circles. There may be some value in that. But your time is precious. And I don't want to take it up or waste it.
Please leave a message. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
The mailbox is full. I cannot accept any messages at this time.
Goodbye.
That's my son's voice. It's still hard for me to hear. Here's a tune I wrote at the very beginning of my podcasting adventure that made reference to his voice over the telephone.
Not all silence is golden. The phone doesn't ring with
One of the things that upsets me the most about losing my son is that I imagine him going through different chapters in his life where he reveals himself to himself. You know, inverts entire narratives, becomes many people. Always with the through line being himself, but all the beautiful pages of life I lived through. And when I look back, it's not the hardships I remember, it's the fun, the triumph, the discovery. And that upsets me. Somehow, maybe the most, that he won't have that. And that's what drugs do. Here's a song I wrote for my daughter.
Cross that line. I know you're gonna. Don't cross that line. I know you're gonna. There's only one of you. There's only one of you. Don't break this heart. I know you're gonna. Don't break this heart. Yeah, I know you're gonna. There's only one of you. There's only one of you. I know you cannot stay and also find your way.
Yeah, la. There really is only one of you. And if you kill you, or otherwise fuck you up so you can't be here and add to the good, the flourishing of everything, that's not a good thing. I'm about to embark on some very deep self-therapy, I suppose you'd call it. I don't think I need to be explicit about that, but to say that I feel like it's time for a change. I can't in good conscience continue my attachment to hate and anger. Bitterness is a good word. Anyway, I wrote this tune that I know my son would have totally dug, because I used Tad Dameron turnaround. It's really about him. I'll play a little bit.
Although I have the strength, I lack the will. The 1,000 years I drank left me sick and standing still. Diamonds don't form overnight. The dark doesn't know there's sunlight. Although I have a mind, I long to kill the dreams I left behind, the distant screams of bitter pills. Hearts don't unbreak in real time. Mountains don't care if you mountain climb.
Yeah, that line, mountains don't care if you mountain climb, I wrote for myself to tell myself that all my hard feelings won't amount to anything. They'll be just vapors. It's weird being a psychological, biological mystery to yourself. I never thought I would be this obstinate in my ability to forgive, or my desire to forgive. Okay, how about a little bit of this? You get the idea. It goes on for a minute, but then it'll end like this. That's my cat. My son used to cradle that cat. She's 18. She got me through the worst part of of grieving him. I hope you detect how enjoyable, pleasurable playing music is. I almost lost that enjoyment. I almost stopped playing. Just because playing is a affirmation of what's good in the world. It's really about loving life, to put vibrations that are beautiful and meaningful. Whether it's the story you're doing on the guitar or the lyrics you're saying. It's something that makes the world prettier. And more than that, it's the coolest thing humans do. All this music will be available on some platform that you'll find. Thank you for listening. It's been nice having a talk with you where I'm not just venting. I appreciate your time. I'll leave you with this song.
What would you have done? Where would you go with no place to run? When all that's left is a photograph, the tears begin and it hurts to laugh. You're standing in the aftermath. Ooh, ooh. What would you say with your final words? How could you turn around this universe? How could things get any worse? And you're drowning in your family curse. Time goes in reverse. Ooh, ooh. Hear the brightest sound, all the lessons that we've learned. The truth is that we're jerked around.